So Jordan, how did you first meet Jesus?
I grew up in church. I was the kid that his mum dragged him to church. He wasn't really interested. He didn't really want to talk to anyone. I had no real relationship with God for myself. I went through a stage of being involved with people that were involved in drugs and all sorts of things that I knew were wrong, but I never had anyone else to get that acceptance from, to feel part of something. And so yeah, it kind of got to a point where I knew like I had to make a change in my life. Like it got really bad. And then my sister's youth leader at the time randomly just bought me a ticket for the first night of conference. I was out of my comfort zone, something I never would have done before. But I just knew I had to do something. Pastor Brian spoke a message on hope and faith and acceptance, and it just spoke right to where I was at. It spoke into everything I was feeling, everything I was going through. The unacceptance, the not feeling good enough, the not feeling that I had any purpose in life just fell off me. It just literally, I can't even explain it other than the fact it was God. For me to experience Hillsong Conference for the first time was crazy, because you just walk into this room with so many thousands of people, and it's just like, wow, they're all here for God, they're all here for Jesus, which totally threw me, because it's just like nothing you'd ever expect. It was that community I was always looking for and could never find, because I always felt like I was being used by other people. I was like just there because I was of a convenience to them. I could do something for them. But what I really noticed on that first night was like, wow, these people are here for me rather than there for themselves. People took me for dinner. They were always texting me like, how are you? How's your week going? What's going on? You know, can we help with anything?
So how do you contribute and become those people to the next person to come in?
God put something on my heart, and it was really like, you need to be that person that you didn't have. You need to be that youth leader, that person that someone can look up to that you didn't have. I never realised the power that just living the right way has, the attraction it has, the way people notice it. And I think that's the biggest thing, is actually just living a godly life. I look at people in youth now that are 15, 16 and who are struggling with similar things, and I'm just like, wow, that's what I used to be like. And it's only God that brought me out of that. It's only God that actually could do something like that. And I'm just so passionate to be able to try and just play my part in bringing those guys on that journey, in these gifts that God's given them, and just bringing them out in these young people.